I hope we are not getting in trouble, man.
We are. So we are getting in trouble. We're getting in everything. We're getting in trouble. Shout out to you, bro.
Drifta Trek.
Ati Good morning, afternoon, evening,
Muntu Avarayelo. What are we calling that swag, man?
So it's what get Avarai. My inmates. So my inmates carry my bars. So my bar is full.
Okay.
So in my bars.
Okay. Yeah, that's the stylist. I'm not the idea, man.
They got just stylist. I'm crew.
Okay.
But
how are you doing, man?
Yeah, I'm alright. I'm feeling good. I'm alright, man. I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm very much alright, man.
You're becoming a problem in the industry, man. What's going on? What's going on with the lifestyle? Is this what you wanted?
Is this what you wanted? I don't know how to put it, but this is just I feel like this is the person that I've always been, and I feel like at some point I became, a bit chilled, but all in all I've always been, this type of artist who would, just go hard when it comes to doing music, when it comes to doing some hip-hop records. I always go hard. I always want to, be on top. So yeah, this is just me, and I was just like, you know what? I think let me just be me.
Let's talk about hip-hop from your own analysis, man, from way back and now. What's your thought? What has been going on in the hip-hop circle?
What has been going on? First of all, I felt like hip-hop became at some point, not even at some point, like for quite some time now, it became one of those genres which became, I wouldn't say dead or it was dying, but I feel like people stopped paying attention to hip-hop. Reason being it's because a lot of people were not doing, they were doing hip-hop records, but you know how hip-hop is. Hip-hop should have a story, should have something going on, should have people should anticipate something, you know what I mean? This guy did a song, did a hip-hop record. What did he talk about?
Can we be honest? There's a time that Drifta Trek stopped doing hip-hop, started doing dunka, started doing dancehall music.
Yeah.
Some of us, we didn't know which direction we were heading to. That's what being honest right now.
Yeah, because one thing for sure is that Zambians, I feel like Zambians have commercialized dunka, like they've made dunka as the commercial sound, and which really works out, you know what I mean? And I love doing dunka. I'm not even going to stop doing dunka, but all in all, when it comes to it, I'm a hip-hop artist. I love rap, you know what I mean? So yeah, I've done a lot of dunka songs. I'm still doing a lot of dunka songs, but at the end of the day, I'm a hip-hop artist and I need to embrace that, you know what I mean? And I need to show people and remind people to say, hello, I'm a hip-hop artist and I love rap. Yeah.
There's something that I've also observed on social media.
Yeah.
People have been talking about saying, no, because of Bobby East, this is why most of you rappers are now getting back in the studio feeling like we need to do it for the culture. Yeah. I know you've heard Respect My City.
Yeah, I have.
What do you think
of
the song?
The song is good. The song is good, but according to me, I like when I'm doing a hip hop record and I want to address certain issues, people are gonna know who I'm addressing that issue to, So the time that I saw that statement, it didn't really sit well with me because, I don't know, I felt like it was coming to me because I saw that statement after I dropped my mixtape, you know what I mean? So I thought it was coming to me, and if I have to respond to that statement...
Which statement did you say?
The Bobby statement.
Yeah.
I thought it was, I thought it was coming to me, because obviously my song is the one that's trending. My mixtape is the one that's trending, you know what I mean? So I thought about it, I'm like, okay, why does he have to get the credit, when he didn't even mention anybody, so he was just, it's a good song, but we don't know who it's directed to, who are you directing the song to, and that's where hip-hop, reached a point where someone would start dissing their landlord, you know, and we won't know who your landlord is. Like, who are you talking about, man? Like, why can't you just go straight to the point? Or why put us just like in a clear picture where if you're talking about this person or you're talking about this type of group, you know, we should know, you know what I mean? So that statement to me doesn't apply, you know what I mean? I feel like I'm the artist who's brought, you know, who's brought that impact where I feel like from after my song, after this mixtape, a lot of artists are gonna start talking about how they feel.
So if you did that song, you would have mentioned the artists, the people that.
Yeah, man. I've always been a straight up guy. You know, all my records that I put out addressing certain issues, I will talk about you. If I don't like you, PMC, I will say PMC. You know what I mean? I'm not the type of person who would start saying, you know what I mean? Hey, you know, so
I never got to ask you this. Concept beef with Jenzo Chitika on social media.
Yeah.
You and Nez Long. Was that for the culture or it went personal?
So you see, this is what I'm actually talking about. Right? I did a record. I did a record that talked about that situation.
And you never got the answer back in a song.
Yeah, because he doesn't rap, man. Like, does he? Like, do you rap? Like, do you?
You are saying Nez Long doesn't rap.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. But that's like old news now. Like something that I can't even pay attention to right now. But at the end of the day, what I'm trying to say is I'm a type of artist who like addresses certain issues and I'll address it straight up. You know what I mean? And like I'm saying, after this mixtape, a lot of artists are gonna start, you know, coming for what they feel like. Oh, if they don't like this, they'll just talk about it. You know what I mean?
Talk about this song right now. I know this is what people want us to find out, man. We're playing this song. I want you to explain what you're trying to put across. We're addressing the song.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's listen to the first verse.
Get me tifunika Viagra by now. Cause currently see him. Marapa nezo yopa kumarapu when they speak like a pain.
So which rappers were you scared of?
Obviously, I'm not. I won't be.
We're addressing issues right now.
Yeah. But I'm not going to be able to, like, obviously break down the whole song.
Okay.
You know, so I would really, you know, obviously we can break down some, you know.
Okay. Let me do this. Let me do this for the sake of those who haven't listened to the song. Let's play the entire song.
Yeah.
Then you get to break it down for us.
Trek, hard. Dre on the beat, you already know. Let's go. Get me colors off, tifunika Viagra by now. Cause currently see him. Marapa nezo yopa kumarapu when they speak like a pain game. Currently banazima kuna sala chema. Ngwele, kalipa topu NMC fly. Ngwele, my kick game strong.
Dre, right there. You guys were in the studio. I would like to find out what you guys were thinking about when you were recording this song. Now, speaking about addressing issues, maybe I'll let you explain basically. And I have some few questions that I would like to find out from you. The title is Currently.
Yeah. The title is called Currently. So currently, so what it means is I was trying to address the issues that are currently happening in the hip hop, you know, in the hip hop side. You know, like on the hip hop side, I was trying to address the issues that are, you know, currently happening and what's really happening, even just in the music industry, but it more especially on the hip hop side. Like me as a hip hop artist trying to, you know, tell people what's really happening and how hip hop is really moving, you know what I mean? So that's the title, Currently.
Okay.
I didn't even like the title because I like my titles usually Muchinyanja, but
let me ask you some few questions. There was something that was going on between you and 3P on social media, and I'm hearing it in the song. You were addressing the issue. What really happened?
So he claimed. So he actually called me. There was a time that I think 2 months ago, I dropped a record called Uncharted Bars, and he said he had posted a song I don't know the title, but it was it had chants, the same chants that I had, because on Uncharted Bars I had like chants like hey, hey. Even on his song he had chants hey, hey, but the rest of everything is different. So he tried calling me, and I didn't really understand what he was saying, or I didn't really understand, because I'm like, this guy, what is he trying? And I was really busy at that time. I remember I was going to the gym. I told him, I was like, okay, talk to me that time, and I actually forgot because I became busy. And I put out, because I was even actually shooting a music video for that song at that time, so I actually never even had time. So I put it out, and he makes a video saying I've stolen his song, blah 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 blah, and you know what I mean. And he's saying, yeah, he said a lot of stuff, which I watched that, and I was like, I'm so right here, you know what I mean. And just other issues that were happening, I was just like, but again, I just sat down and I was like, you know what, at the end of the day, I'm a hip-hop artist, and if I had to just talk about ututonze tuameneni soul out on a record, it's gonna make sense, because at the end of the day, that's what hip-hop is, addressing certain issues that people want to hear, and that will just make sense to a hip-hop head out there, you know what I mean. So that's what really happened, and I had to address it currently I had to address that issue, because I'm one type of, and on the other side, I'm one type of person who, I don't think if you diss me or if you say something about me, you just get away with it. That's a lie. I'm not. That's a lie. You won't get away with it. I'm going in the studio for you.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Ndani azofuna odiamo when amaliza mapiano. Ni ma DJ. I'm paying attention, man. It's not me who was saying it. It was you, man.
So I've always had an issue with every artist has always had an issue with people or club DJs not playing Zambian music, in the clubs, because I've gone to places where the DJ is actually your friend, and you're there, and this DJ is just playing foreign music, and this is a song that every artist has been singing about, so it doesn't really make sense to me. And even artists reach the point where they would say, but if I address that issue, they might stop playing my music. You know what I mean? That's the fear that these people have. But at the end of the day, if we forever have this fear, then who's going to talk about it? You know what I mean?
Do you think the industry is ready for such uncomfortable conversation, like the conversation that you're bringing out in the song? So
even if it's not ready, even if it's ready, it needs to just hear that. You know what I mean? Like, people need to hear that. It makes sense. It makes sense if DJs are playing not even 100%, but just a certain percentage of Zambian music everywhere they go, like Zambian DJ, like a Zambian DJ, man, like, you know what I mean. There are certain places that you go to. South Africa, piano, and it doesn't really make sense, you know what I mean. And like I said, me being a hip hop artist, and it's a hip hop song, I had to address all the issues, you know what I mean. So yeah, even if they're not ready, the people out there have heard the song and they love the song. So and we have a lot of DJs again who support Zambian music. So so if they hear that, and a lot of DJs again called me just appreciating the song. So
and also, by the way, congratulations on the 200k streams.
It's 250 now.
250 now.
Yeah.
Amen.
4 songs, bro.
Okay, that's
just
on
4 songs.
That's on Boomplay.
Yeah, that's on Boomplay. So another reason why we decided to put out 4 songs is because we really wanted people to get the message. It's not really, we never even it's not about the numbers for this mixtape. It's about people to really get the message, and me and my team were really excited that people got the message, and we're really excited to see how hip-hop is gonna come back, you know what I mean, on the scene. And yeah, it really makes sense. It's really starting to make sense now, all because of that song.
I still have more questions that I'd like to find out from you after playing this song that you did with Black Kid right here on Joy FM. Joy FM.
Spice, your life mula wano. I kono bule tum nala bula wano.
Fire department is here. Good for hip hop. Bakumboni onela check attitude. I look rich, magelo banji dude. Fresh photo pamona ka 6+. Pambadi chimufana with the big ass. Bling bling mumukosi god chain. Yay but the die song kabadi day. Bowling ta booking aka cheap like a soft life ko cheaper. Listen to seba mukombod. Class in the combod. Swag in the combod. Atitika fika. Timatoa, kisema mkombod. Yes, ni kombod. Swag ni kombod. Atitika fika. Timatoa. Mwana mayadi kulibove anga tius and this tilipa ground. We're underage but in club we are allowed. Tita needed to join all we already child. Need a nigga but come with a friend. How does that sound? Na pepa kudala venue wine wake achokapo. Tichoka 1-1 but angena zekapo. Adiapo. Yanga banana na shete apple. Stera muyasira ya basi soti diakapo. Tipopo kamonga ma fireworks. My flow so clean like I just had made. And if you ask where I stay, I say the nearest. My hadi kuenda kwa chepa kona and ninkala next. Kasi ni kombon. Ise ni fake it till you make it, boy you don't know me. Nione kangasi ni kumia economy. No deodorant but still fresh. Still the same best. Ise ni seba mu kombon. Classy ni kombon. Swaggy ni kombon. Atitika fika. Timatoa. Ise ni seba mu kombon.
Classy ni kombon.
Swaggy ni kombon.
That's it. Someone kundu fuma komboni. Nekejen someone kudu thini komoni. Lifestyle ya kusana kofe kuma bozoli. We like the way we live. Guys anafunya pwenzoni. Plani yamba kuma Saturdays twako longana. Najila yaka bali shots kansh twakulukana. Kama londa kalipama duty chillin. Filiano kwiza fula pweji sapatonga chillen finya. 6+ iPhone. Nok bosha kwa ifan. Ema days I-event. Get my G I-event. Fiama choose I think. Dalwalisha I sick. Kule mwena kwati to the song uyalisha Isaac. Wangu nochelwa nechi best chanuma. Benzo nipalifwe nangu mpili buke chanuma. Wanga nachilwa fresh looks. Naba fast squad yama bad boy. Beka oops naba fast. Wanga
Class in the combod. Swag in the combod. Atitika fika. Timatoa. Ise ni seba mu combod. Class in the combod. Swag in the combod. Atitika fika. Timatoa.
No need for the intro.
A conversation with those desk guests right here. Drifta Trek is in the studio as we are finding out about his mixtape.
Yeah.
Together running number 16 songs in an album. And you're already trending with 4. Oh,
No, the album is good for hip hop, so the 4 is for 4 songs.
Okay.
So there's a punchline that good for hip hop, put good for hip hop.
Let me try to find out how long did it take you for you to say, okay, I am ready for now, we can give it out to the public?
That was a challenge, I'm not going to lie to you, because the initial plan was to put out 16 songs 16 songs, but we had like mixed everything, because I only talk about a project when I'm almost done. You know what I mean? I don't talk about a project and I'm record that I'm dropping. So I was almost done. Then me and my team, we had to sit down to say, okay, I think, let's cut it out a bit. Let's make it 8. From 8, I was like, let's make it 3. I just decided to say I want 3. And then everybody was against 3 songs. And then we had to reach, a conclusion to say, okay, let's do 4. Because my team wanted 5, but I just said, no, let's do 4. You know, so yeah, it was a challenge choosing because there are a lot of good songs that, you know, we didn't add that we're going to drop later on. But, you know, I felt like these 4 are really going to do it for me. You know what I mean? Right now, I can't even choose which one is my favorite because these 4, so these 4,
Okay. Before that, I also want to get find out on the feature. So in your current mixtape, there's just J-Cash, there's Blood Kid, Dre, and
that's it.
Dan.
That's it.
Those are some of the features right there. But let me see if I can get to accommodate a few people just to call in and get to give us their view over your brand new mixtape right there. So you can call me up on 0976 763320 and drop us the question that you'd like to find out from Drifta Trek right on today's edition. So you can call me up for today. I want to get to find out from you. This is out there already. Are there certain arts that you mentioned in this currently song that talk with personal and you feel like they don't understand how the culture works?
I don't know. I don't really know. And if I mentioned an artist and that artist took it personal, then it's personal, you know. Because at the end of the day, one thing that you should know and the people should know is that I just didn't do this record for, like, I just wake up and do this record. This is actually what's been happening, you know what I mean? And so if someone takes it personal, then they need to understand that that's also how I felt when I was doing that song. You know what I mean? So there's nothing like doing a song and you say it's nothing personal. A song is always something that's personal. A song, it's something that you put, you know, all your mind and all your attention to it. So if someone took it personal,
Something with Drifta Trek trying to find out about this song. It's been getting amazing feedback right there. So mwamena kambira so chimwe poche chifoni not kulemba message. My message ayi. Tumapoche chifoni pa 0976763320 097676 again 3320 and get to ask out today's guest any question I'd like to find out from him and also anything that you feel like you want to get to find out from him right there. Let us know and let us know where you're listening from as easy as that. Let me try to pick up this call right here. Good afternoon.
Hello.
Ati bwanji ko boss. Muliche?
Mwicho.
Bwino ni bandana tubina kutifona hawa.
Dina nyuzi nyupa.
Ati bwanji?
Dina nyuzi nyupa.
Ati bwanji ba boss. Ina ba Drifta pa Joy FM pano.
Naamvira akamba.
Mwamvira bakamba ba. So mukakamdeko che vili vonzi che muganza bo bwanji pali amene tikamba po ma story ya inango inangoro maybe kuli funso.
Tinga tukuchata. I think that song said to make a day most to my song to a punk.
Okay.
That's what I mind the patali.
Kambango line moze ne mwana munga mind patali. Kambango line moze ne mwana munga mind patali. Mwana mara mwayamba ka. Ndio mwana ndewe. Anyway. But do you feel it's good for hip hop? What do you think? Do you think it's good for hip hop, or maybe you feel like Ngani Yama beef in Apida would die like? We lost him. 0976763320. Call us up and kambani na ba Drifta Trek pano. Ngafuna wafuza question iri yonse mungawa funsi. Mawafuza kwache funso iri yonse zona pamene pano. So you can call me up and let us know where you're listening from. Hello.
Ati bwanji wakuru.
Muri chabe bwino.
Mkazi wa mkazi.
Okay.
Jimbo chake na timbera best.
Mwambira kwa chili best hapa. Tatiza yonse ya mixtape hapa.
Icho muri ka Black Kid.
Muri Black Kid.
Komboni.
Okay.
Ndiseva mu komboni.
Mkazi.
Okay, maybe funso mkafuza kwa funso bwanji.
Funso. Zamfuza ko mgaiza nakwatira.
Ataziyankira alipo pana.
Nikaje kwese ati ndimwandani zina.
Ule mkakaza
naona ndi wa wisdom mwe. Azayanka yo funza iganzepo no iganzapo.
Mutisakirire. Sakirire ngoni.
Oloka engagement ekatiri.
Sakirire ngoni.
Okay, ziko maningi wa wisdom. 0976763320. I want you to respond to that question. There's no way that you're going to run away from that question.
No.
There's no way you're going to run away from that question.
The only answer I'm going to give, that question is not good for hip hop.
Oh, okay.
That question is not good for hip hop.
Let me pick up another call. Hello?
Hello.
Atibwanji, good afternoon.
Laka.
Bwino Atibwanji, ni wandana veda kutijoya.
Fit zona.
Ni wandana zina.
Mkamba na Evans kuno kumatero.
Evans kumatero, tina ba Drifta Joy pan.
Yes. Nzakamba boche parengani ya Drifta mene. Otherwise anaganiza fast ndawafana labwambo terera ngani ya hip hop. Terera wambo teresa kuku wambo teresa zona game zo.
Mwaitenga peso ono emo.
Tuziro tuzona mpanga mungu anamorapa zo. You know, I say big ups to Drifta.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
You don't know me, but you have been my number one.
Cheers.
Do you remember the intake of Ntongo?
Yeah.
Pasa CD and Ntongo.
Serious?
An intro.
Serious?
Anakula tena CD kuchunga. Okay, mwana tanda kuchunga.
Obviously my day one.
Ndio kwa tunika Drifta nzo pita che nezo aboy. Pasko CD ya kuka inango nambo yemba nani pasa CD yake muri Ntongo. Ya mene first not a remix first Ntongo nani pasa Drifta.
Okay. Cheers. Takuona.
Sifunika wa gembo ambodera hip hop nani kanya.
Waitenga peso. Anyways,
I'm only saying big ups.
Oh, thank you very much.
Wambili manji wazakiruka.
Ndiko maningi boss.
Yes.
Okay, let me try to pick up the last two calls right here before we get to call it a wrap. Hello, good afternoon.
Yeah.
Muli bwanji uko? Bwino ni bandani hawa? Oliver, muli live pa Joy FM. Muda utazina boss. Kambani na isa Oliver, tina ma Drifta pa Joy.
Wakamba ni wakaja, wakamba chesi story hai.
Pa top 5 pano alipa namba 5.
Actually first draft wanga ni Jekash.
Okay. Okay. But then pa top 5 yana alipa namba 5.
Pa number 3.
Pa number 3.
Iwe, ndala alipa namba 2.
Ndala alipa namba 2.
Number 1 Jekash.
Number 2.
Number 2 anga ni plus 2.
Zika maningi boss.
I'll get that.
Okay.
I'll get that.
You have to work hard for the sport number 1.
I'll work
it is
extra
opinion
hard.
and respect.
I'll work extra hard for him.
Hello.
I'll work extra hard specifically for him.
Hey, naka kuna.
Atibwanji wa boss, not kwata wa Drifta pa Joy pan.
Na chope ndande kuna kama na sasa ni kwa sababu maisha kuta dresses na tu ni shima kwa chibit man.
Tunachika pa internet chibit.
Mwana kwa dress ama issues na imo.
Ne wakame man, ndio kwa dress man. Ndio kwa huka bona beat man. Nishi uafya nishi. Kaya manja kama na watufinya kucharozo na watu weke shoto wali mwaishi bo. Watu weke kuni pap.
Mwari fuluka.
Twala kontrola chiuku.
Utako manetrete ile tunka kamanje manja kama bawesha kumanje.
Awe. Twatotera kuruko ifirifyo fe mwinga faya mwawe push up.
Kamba kipita mwaishi ngipita kwamba zo.
Cheers.
Okay. Let me try to pick up one more call. People are still calling Atibwanji uko mulipa Joy. Atibwanji boss mulipa Joy FM pan.
Raka.
Tiri chabe bwino izo tina ba Drifta pa Joy.
Hello.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Keep trying. Keep calling us up. I know I have so many messages coming through right here.
Yeah.
Seems like people are excited about it. Someone spoke about you getting married, man. I'm serious about that. When are you getting married?
to me that message. But
yeah, the feedback is amazing.
Yeah, the feedback is amazing, and I really don't want people to get the wrong, idea about the mixtape, because I heard someone saying Dunka ina boya chiramo, Dunka is still Zambian music, it's still good music, you know what I mean? But for this project, what I was trying to address the issue where I feel like right now we've reached a point where music has reached a point where the drama is trending more than the music, you know what I mean? And people who are actually who are like non-artists but claim to be in the industry are actually even getting more shine than artists, you know what I mean? So I actually sat down and I'm like, sometimes it's about what you nyimbo, like what's nyimbo, not just about me, what's nyimbo. Then a good song, an artist will drop a song, and then maybe gero wandani, mukazi wandani, au shapoche drama, attention yonse ndago just steady and go na music or something, you know what I mean? So I had to really address such situations to say, I think the only thing that can bring people to talk about the music is the hip hop sector, you know what I mean? Because hip hop, you get to address certain issues, you know what I mean? You cannot address certain issues in a love song. You cannot address these issues in a dance song, in a club song, you know what I mean? So that's the reason where, I'm trying to remind you guys that we need hip hop for certain issues to be addressed, and we need hip hop for artists to still make good music, you know what I mean? Because right now I feel like it has even reached a point where there's some people who you drop a song, like this is the sad truth, you drop a song and the first person, an artist is going to drop a song, and the first person who's going to ask a question is, like, you're not even asking, is it a good song, is the production okay, is the beat okay, so it has reached a point where people, like, it's about numbers, numbers yakaenda yagwa, you know what I mean? So we need hip hop now to just express certain issues and to just bring back that love for music that people had, you know what I mean? So that's what the project is about. That's the reason why I say everything that I say on this project is good for hip hop. So that's the project. So I wouldn't want someone to misquote me and start saying, Dunka inaboya paka, so that's why I'm on hip hop now. Maybe my next project is going to be a Dunka and I'll disappoint you, you know what I mean? But yeah, so that's the moral of the whole project, you know what I mean? So yeah.
Before I let you go, there's also a concern from my own personal analysis, why certain artists stopped doing hip hop is because they wanted to make something out of something. It's hard to make money when you just do strict hip hop. I don't know if this is true or not.
So I'm not also trying to say that an artist should just stick to just strictly hip hop, you know what I mean? That's what I'm trying to say, that people shouldn't actually misquote me, because you can do these other types of genres, like I've been doing love songs, I've been doing club songs, I've been doing hip hop songs, slow, you know what I mean? So obviously artists, one of the ways in which artists make money is performing in clubs, you know what I mean? It's performing in clubs and festivals and these other stuff. So it just makes sense for an artist to do a song that's going to play in the club so that they perform in a club. You know what I mean? But I'm looking at it where I want to do music for everybody, not just people who are in the club. You know what I mean? I want to do songs for people who are working out, people who are when they take to school or something, you know what I mean? I want to make music for everybody, and hip hop caters that. Hip hop really caters that, and it creates conversations, in the music industry, you know what I mean? So without those conversations, man, zakapeza cheba guy, my cameraman never trending amagam. No crap. making sense to me, you know, like music zone, you know what I mean? And it's now up to me. I took it upon myself to say, you know what, I'm going to bring it back, and we did. I said, so it's a statement here, first year's one point. I think he had my flower, I've collected it. Muntu Indiana Renges up to once was today. I think he's gonna come. So yeah.
It was good having a conversation with you. I'm not gonna put you on spot right now. Do you want to do it for the culture? For 2 minutes, 3 minutes.
I think I've got a lot of verses now. I've got a lot of verses, and right now I'm
No Wafa Brigade. I really wish this was a full song or full project. Good for hip hop mixtape. PMC, I got you. All Stars Entertainment. Yeah. Trek Mafia. Listen, yo. Apa mashuga mami bapaka. Number dwella diabetes. You can't join us. Hello nishitizi vati. You can't beat this. Vakambela flobali. Iba pasa mahibis, jibis. Vakanipusha tilaka lake. Seni jigis. Gelo wanga. Bose babu pasa krediti ni wakongola. Nizeri mushe. Na bwana joy na bapondo. Vanipondola. Rapa nikamukanila feature. The next thing hadisa. Bapondo vanga bamuko kamuhudu within 1 week hadisa. Muklabu vanipangila VIP. Nineku VIP. Mwaninge na badi manje poninge na please let's CID. Nafika late kunyumba. Baniuza kagone kwe wachoka. So nigona mubuthi. So inena kutulo ningo voka.
What's gonna be a conversation with Drifta Trek right here on today's edition. We're talking about his brand new mixtape. Go check it out if you haven't listened to it right there.